Europe in the early 1900s was a powder keg waiting to explode. The great powers of the continent, Germany, Austria-Hungary, Russia, France and Great Britain, were locked in a dangerous game of military build-up and diplomatic maneuvering. Each nation eyed the others with suspicion, their ambitions and anxieties fueling an atmosphere of tension and mistrust. Nationalism, a potent force that emphasized intense pride in one's country, was sweeping across Europe. This fervent nationalism often manifested as rivalry and animosity towards other nations, further exacerbating existing tensions. The Balkans, a region southeast of Europe, was particularly volatile, a melting pot of ethnicities with a long history of conflict. On a sunny morning in June 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, and his wife Sophie arrived in Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia. The city was bustling with activity, and the streets were lined with people eager to catch a glimpse of the royal couple. Their visit was a significant event, meant to showcase the strength and unity of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Their visit, intended to bolster Austro-Hungarian influence in the restive region, would tragically backfire. The couple was there to attend a series of official events and to meet with local dignitaries, hoping to win over the hearts and minds of the Bosnian people. Unbeknownst to the Archduke and his entourage, a group of Serbian nationalists, members of a secret society known as the Black Hand, were plotting their assassination. These nationalists were determined to strike a blow against the Austro-Hungarian rule and saw the Archduke's visit as the perfect opportunity. The assassins, armed with pistols and bombs, lay in wait along the Archduke's planned route. They had meticulously planned their attack, positioning themselves at various points along the procession route to ensure they had multiple chances to strike.
This video was proudly sponsored by Gologin, the best browser for multi-accounting. That was a brief moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to our video.
After a failed attempt to bomb the Archduke's car earlier that day, one assassin, Gavrilo Princip, found himself in the right place at the right time. The initial bomb attack had caused chaos, but the Archduke and Sophie had escaped unharmed, continuing their journey through the city. As the Archduke's car stalled near him, Princip seized the opportunity and fired two fatal shots, killing both Franz Ferdinand and Sophie. The assassination sent shockwaves throughout Europe, setting off a chain of events that would ultimately lead to the outbreak of World War I. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand sent shockwaves across Europe, igniting a series of events that would forever change the course of history. A complex web of alliances, forged over decades, entangled the continent's powers, creating a fragile balance that was easily disrupted. Austria-Hungary, with Germany's backing, issued an ultimatum to Serbia, demanding satisfaction for the assassination, a demand that was nearly impossible to meet. Serbia, backed by Russia, attempted to negotiate but ultimately failed to meet all of Austria-Hungary's demands, leading to heightened tensions. On July 28, 1914, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, setting in motion a chain reaction that would engulf Europe in a devastating conflict. Russia, honoring its alliance with Serbia, mobilized its army, preparing for the inevitable clash. Germany, bound by treaty to Austria-Hungary, declared war on Russia and then on France, Russia's ally, escalating the conflict further. When Germany invaded neutral Belgium to attack France, Great Britain declared war on Germany, marking the beginning of a global conflict that would be known as World War I. Section 4. The Guns of August. The opening weeks of the war saw a flurry of military activity as each side sought to gain the upper hand. Nations mobilized their forces with unprecedented speed and the world watched in anticipation. Germany, implementing its Schlieffen Plan, aimed for a swift knockout blow against France before turning its attention to Russia. The plan was ambitious, relying on rapid movement and decisive victories. German troops stormed through Belgium, their advance marked by brutality and atrocities. The invasion of Belgium shocked the world and drew condemnation from many nations. However, the German offensive stalled at the Battle of the Marne, ending hopes for a quick victory. The French and British forces managed to halt the German advance, leading to a prolonged and grueling conflict. By the end of 1914, the war on the Western Front had devolved into a bloody stalemate. Both sides dug in, creating an extensive network of trenches that would define the conflict. Millions of soldiers found themselves bogged down in a vast network of trenches that stretched for hundreds of miles across France. Life in the trenches was harsh, with soldiers facing constant danger and deplorable conditions. New technologies of war, such as machine guns, artillery, and poison gas, made the fighting more lethal than ever before. These innovations changed the nature of warfare, leading to unprecedented levels of destruction and loss of life. Section 5. A world consumed by war.